What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with Emberfell, Whispers from the Stars, our D&D 5th edition campaign that we've been running for quite some time now. I am, of course, your GM, your DM for the night, Jumbo Thick, joined by the full cast. We're all here today, and we are eager to get the show on the road. Let's do some brief introductions before we kick everything off to get us back in the mindset. Let's start off with Andrea.
Hi, I'm playing Zune, Drow Sex God, and now a Dampier.
Mm-hmm.
Bard, mostly Bard.
Sex God. Love it. Yes, indeed, Sex God. Let's slide on down to Kayla.
I play Velree, the OG Dampier, the superior barbarian.
Superior. Deep cut. Deep cut.
That's right. And yeah, I am the dark queen of the night.
Queen of the night. Indeed. But, you know, might call you Lady Sin once again. She doesn't like that. Let's slide on over to Jumbo Smooth.
Hello everyone, I am Jumbo Smooth. I play Rogar, son of Amu. It's the regular old barbarian, I guess.
Right, yes, inferior.
Normal barbarian, regular guy. He's a white dragonborn. He's big, he's large, and he's made it back home. So yeah,
back home.
Yeah,
he's here.
He's got younglings. There's younglings out there that are running around. Younglings,
little hatchlings. Yeah,
little hatchlings. Yeah.
Well, let's slide on over to Dan Deck.
Hello, everyone. It's Dan Decker playing Reside, my favorite celestial cleric. Yeah, I'm excited to be back. It's been a minute, and we got the whole crew here. So I'm looking forward to the recap.
All right, and last but not least, Dewey 209.
Yes, Tristan Rel, a elf wizard, energy, magic, and nothing special.
Nothing special.
Regular old dude.
Regular old blind guy.
Yes.
All right.
I am handicapped.
Yeah, I am handicapped. Let's not talk about it anymore. Don't bring it up. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, let's get into the story proper. So last we left off, the crew of the White Scale Band had found their way further north on their trek to the Plateau of Lane. This has led you through the various territories of the tribes to the north, as well as the discovery of the unraveling of quite literal physicality, as the laws of our world are melding into something much different and stranger. You have survived encounters with not only the mundane, but the eldritch, and have discovered that nowhere is ultimately safe, even the glorious mansion of Trist's magical abode. Currently, you find yourselves what should have been a warm home, a cold homecoming for Rogar, the son of Amu, as he has found the children of Amu's main encampment to the north. He found it empty. Obviously, a battle had taken place. The many tents torn, and some of the large emergency signal fires being burnt, evidence of being burned away. Following tracks leading to the caves that Amu himself used to dwell in, you discovered that the remaining survivors of the tribe, mostly women and children, a few men, not many though, were taking shelter within this very labyrinth, former home of a force of nature. Upon Discovery, you spoke with the lead woman of the tribe, the shaman, who was happy to see Rogar, and informed you that some time ago, the Truekin, the closest to Amu, that were once mighty protectors for the tribe, had gone insane all at once, completely lost their minds. They'd been acting strange for months already, but something changed, and they warped and twisted, took on strange forms, and they are in fact the ones that attacked the village. They are still loose within the catacomb-like den of Amu. She asked that you ease their suffering before you resume your hunt for the great and mighty Amu, that they would aid you in any way they could as soon as you were able to keep the tribe safe. And so you decided to venture further into the cavern, finding what looked like these warped and twisted large dragons, dragon-like forms, dragon-human kind of hybrids, much bigger than Rogar, than your average dragon kin. Strange growths coming out of their head that you would know to be aberrant creatures of some kind that dwell within your skull. As you set an ambush upon them within the mighty throne room of Amu, you easily dispatched two of the dragonkin quite quickly. Their parasitic parasites bursting forth from the dead carcasses, attempting to take one of you instead, able to slay one, and the other one still kind of out there, ready to be killed, while the other two dragonkin closed and were engaged in combat. We made it to the bottom of the third round when, revealing itself atop the mighty kind of like ice throne that Amo used to lounge upon, was a gargantuan shape. A huge dragon of what looked like the white scales encrusted over with strange looking almost luminescence to it in the light, the large growths brimming out of its forehead. And as it roared, Rogar had a moment of recognition as he realized that this was in fact the creature formerly known as Nothran, the Nightbreaker, the leader of the Trueborn, and what would have been the first son of Amu. He currently had begun to expel a gout of what you're assuming should be some type of like ice weapon of some kind. Turns out it's not. It is in fact, as it sprays forth from its massive cone, it is not only cold, but it is laced with strange flickers of green energy. And I'm going to need, it looks like the people up front would have been Velree, Rogar, Razire, and I think that was it, because Zune had taken cover. Zune, you have a body double out there that you can swap with if necessary. Trist is in the back for now. So yeah, I need Rogar, Velree, and Razire to make a wisdom saving throw. $20 for Razire.
I'm going to use the luck
plus
and
11.
roll again.
Okay. Velree's going to roll again. Rogar got 7. 13 for Velree. You're going to roll some more of that luck away?
Well, you know what? I hardly ever use it.
You hardly ever use it. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, balls. It was almost at freaking 16.
Man.
Whatever. I give up.
You give up? 2 points down. All right. Rosier is going to take half damage. The rest of you will be taking full damage. It is a combination of cold and psychic. So you're going to take from the initial gout the 35 points of cold damage. Now, normally this would bypass resistance, but I believe you have immunity now, Rogar, right? Yes.
Yeah, I got immunity.
Yeah, so since you're immune, I don't think it brings it down to resistance. I don't think that's the way it works.
It's up to you.
Nah, it wasn't really. It's fine.
Okay.
So, Rosier, you will take half of that, which will bring that down to 17 points of cold damage, Rosier. 35 to Velree, and then another gout. The psychic, 36 points of psychic damage. Halved again for Rosier, which will bring that to 16. Yeah, 16.
Ouch.
All right, and those of you that failed are frightened, if you are capable of being frightened.
So we just took 235, the total like 70-something points, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Love it.
Yeah. I can be frightened, but Velree can't.
Velree can. Okay.
My
what'd you give her?
My thing. My rage bonus, I believe.
That gives it for you as well.
Does it? I don't think it does.
Well, that's how I intended it.
Oh, okay. Let me just double check, man. I just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. It might be something else. It might be charmed.
I think it's for fear. I'm pretty
I thought it was too, but I just want. Yeah. Where is it?
It's intense. Oh, Velree, acting like you're hurt. Come on.
Oh, it's
bro.
so rude.
It's rude? What's rude?
I mean, yeah,
When
we hadn't seen
you
seen
rip
each other
apart
in
a half
months.
dragon by yourself. That's
True, that was like 100+ damage, wasn't it?
Yes, it was 150 points. I might remind
That was
you.
pretty baller.
Yeah, there you go.
That's then. This is now.
This is now. Damn it.
Immune to fear.
Yes. So yeah. So it's supposed to affect you as well. So
Okay.
that's the way I intended it to be written. So you're not capable of being afraid. Rosier passed, so he's good.
Just as a
Yes.
reminder,
Yes.
when I did my rage, everybody that does an attack roll gets like an extra something.
I thought it was only the first time. Is it for the whole fight?
Mm-mm. It's every time. Where is that?
I think it's like one dice roll.
Yeah, it's one.
Yeah, it's every time you attack, but it's like one dice roll.
What's it called?
You have too many.
Called the hunt,
movies.
right? Okay. Yeah, until my rage ends. And it's a D6. Yeah, a D6. Every time they do an attack.
Well, the gout of strange, eldritch, like ice, leaves the Nightbreaker's mouth, cascading over those of you in the front ranks. Strangely enough, it does not affect any of the dragonkin in your presence. Almost as if they're protected somehow. That will bring me to the top of the round. This is the second round, excuse me. Second round. The Devourer, the Intellect Devourer that ripped its way out of the body of one of the carcasses, is going to launch itself towards Velree. Because it can. So it is going to. I don't think. Yeah, it's going to attempt to devour your intellect power. I need you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw, right?
Yes.
Does it have to make an attack roll against her to do that in the first place, or is it strictly just in?
No, it's just over. It hunches down, and a wave of psychic energy goes towards Velree.
I'm
3.
gonna use my last luck point.
Okay.
How far away is Velree?
Velree and what?
Is it within 60 feet?
So that got weird. We can say you're within 60 feet.
Okay. If she fails, I'm gonna do my thing, so she automatically passes.
I failed.
Oh, she can auto pass with you.
I'll take a level of exhaustion, but she'll automatically pass.
What's it called?
Convergent Future.
Convergent Future.
So cool.
Trist reaches forward.
It causes my reaction, FYI.
It's your reaction. Yes, your reaction. Yeah. That's fine. And he manipulates a thread, a very slim thread, I might add, where you succeed on this intelligence saving throw, and you are not stunned in effect as the creature just kind of stands. It's nearby. It's within like 10 feet of you. I think 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet.
Nice.
Waiting for its prey to weaken so it can pounce. But that's all it can do. All right. That'll bring me then to the remaining dragonkin that are engaged. The wounded one. Do we remember who wounded it? Was it Rogar? I think it was Rogar.
What was that?
The one that we have wounded right now? Was it you or was it Velree?
I was engaged with one for sure, but
well, we'll say this one.
I remember its status.
This one's going to turn on you, Rogar, and it's going to attempt to fight you. So it's going to make 3 attacks. Did you go reckless? Do you remember?
No, I didn't go reckless.
Didn't go reckless.
No, I did go reckless.
Good.
Unless, yeah, I did. I would have.
Good.
Pretty sure I did.
All right. It is going to. Oh, I forgot to do this last time. It's going to do it this time. It's going to attack you with its bite and its 2 claws. So the bite is going to be a 20 to hit.
Hits.
That hits. Claw is a 18.
And that misses.
Misses.
19 is what you're looking for.
Second claw, natural 20.
Oh.
Yes.
Cutting words with that.
Okay. So I will re-roll that.
No, you don't re-roll. I roll a d12 and I subtract.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's different. Yeah.
All right.
It's not silvery barbs is what we're used to, yeah.
Yeah, we're used to silvery barbs.
So take 6 points off of that nat 20.
Okay. All right. So let's start with the bite attack, Rogar.
Okay.
It's going to be 14 points of piercing damage. I'm not going to roll the cold damage because
is it reduced?
You can reduce it.
Okay.
To reduce to 7 for you.
Okay.
The claw is going to be only 8 points of slashing damage. The first one. The second one would have been 11 doubled to 22. Subtract how much? Zoom 6. 16.
6 points off of the initial roll, so the attack roll. So it's no longer a nat 20. It should be right.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
14. To a hit.
Okay, yeah. It would still
14
hit.
plus.
Yeah, it would still hit, but it's not a.
Not a nat.
It's not a natural 20. Got it. Well, in that case, you were only going to take. It would have been 11, and then you reduce it to 5 because of your rage. It will bonus action phase its body though, as it becomes partially incorporeal, and while incorporeal, it probably has resistance to physical
All
attacks.
things. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The second one is going to launch itself against Velree, since more than likely she is a prime target for this. So it's going to make a bite attack against Velree. That's going to be a 24 to hit, which is going to hit. The claw is going to miss with a 12, and the second claw does an 18 hit Velree? No? Velree's AC is a 19, I think. So it's going to miss. So the only thing that hit was the bite attack for almost nothing. 6 points. I rolled really bad. 6 points of piercing damage, reduced to 3 because she's raging. And you will take an additional 6 points of cold damage, which you can't reduce because you're not resistant. And it will, as a bonus action, also phase its body, so they become partially incorporeal. And that will lead us back to Velree. It is your turn.
Oh, right. Well, I guess I'm attacking. Well, it just did what? It just faded?
Its scales glimmer with like strange eldritch light, and it looks like it's almost ethereal. It's there, but it's like in between spaces. You can attack it. It just more than likely isn't going to take a lot of damage from physical attacks.
If I move, are we in like? Does it get attack of opportunity if I go somewhere else?
Yes, it will try to attack you for sure.
Damn. All right, then yeah, I'll just yeah. The one that Rogar is fighting. Normal.
It also phased out. They both phased.
Okay.
The only one that's normal is the massive, huge dragon that breathed eldritch energy across all of you, which is lumbering down in your direction. It can fly, so I guess it'd be flying.
You're right, another dragon, eh? Rogar. What do I do?
So what are you gonna do, Bowie?
I will. I guess I'll try and take this thing down.
Okay. It's not wounded. The wounded one, Rogar's fighting.
Yeah. We're trying to take these down before we get the dragon, right?
Take them down.
Right, Rogar? Okay. Okay, let's do it. No, okay, here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And I am rolling poorly. Holy balls.
The 14...
Wait, plus stuff.
Plus how much?
My rage is 3, yeah?
Well, no, that's for damage.
Oh. Plus the, what, 2 from you, Rogar? How many?
Is it 3 or 2?
This is plus 2. So
2?
16.
16's a glancing blow, so that's still going to be a hit from the first strike. Just go ahead and roll the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chances of you not hitting are very slim at advantage.
Like, all my rolls are really low. Okay, that one's better.
That one's going to hit, so the one glancing, one hit. Let's roll the next 2. 28's definitely going to hit. So it's a third hit, and your last attack. Would be a 21, basically.
That's right.
3 hits, one glancing blow.
Oh, do the glancing blow first?
Sure.
Okay. So 9 plus 3 for rage. Right.
Okay, so yeah, 3 for rage, and then he gave you 2, I think.
It's 4 for rage. 4 for rage.
You're at 4 now. Okay, yeah. So that brings it up to 13 right now, plus the 2 from Rogar, so 15.
So, but half.
And then it's going to be half since it's physical damage.
Yeah.
We'll have it down to 7. 7 points of damage.
But that was a glancing blow, so that's even half of that, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So it's
Cool.
actually only
There
3
you go.
damage.
That's cute. I love that. Love it. And then roll 3d6, right?
Yeah. Now do the rest of them.
Okay. That was
So that's going to be
plus 15.
plus 15. So that brings it up to 28.
4, 3, plus 12. Plus 2,
So that
6.
brings it to 40. Plus
And
6.
plus
So
16.
46 points of damage.
Yep. Halved, I guess.
It'll be halved since it is physical damage down to 23.
Dumb. Okay, wait. Before I finish,
Okay.
I'll do my infectious fury.
Okay.
So
Wisdom
I
save?
gotta roll. Yes, wisdom of 19.
19. I got a 18. It fails.
2d12 psychic.
Okay. Go roll your psychic damage then.
17.
17 points of psychic damage running through. Full damage. All right. As Velree rips into its incorporeal form, it has to...
Oh boy.
As it has to make saving throws, like it's concentrating. Now, it has a pretty high concentration here. Pass. 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 Okay, it passed them all. It has a very high constitution, so that was expected. And that's going to be it for Velree's turn. Bonus action... Was your bonus action Infectious Fury? I bet it was.
I don't have a bonus action.
Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. We're done. I'm assuming you don't want to run away from it, so we will move now to Razaya.
All right.
You were in
yes.
the thick of it, my friend, because you came in with a sword and chopped off a dragon.
Yeah, we thought that was going to
Body
go better, but it didn't. So, am I still within striking distance?
You would be. You're
All
also
right.
within striking distance of a intellect devourer, a very large one that is circling. There's 2 half dragons, and of course the large creature that's flying down towards the rest of you.
So by that you mean that the intellect devourer is within striking distance of you?
It's within 10 feet,
Also
and then
true.
the other 2 half dragons would be close.
All right.
Although they look incorporeal now.
Look, the intellect devourers do?
No, the dragons have phased.
Okay. Dang. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take I'm going to take an attack.
Okay, what kind of attack?
It's gosh. Man, I'm gonna take the chance. I'm gonna try and do inflict wounds on the relic.
Okay, you rush towards it.
Yeah.
Make a attack roll. Their AC is not very high.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay. Go ahead and make your ranged spell attack. Oh no, it'd be melee spell attack. Not that it matters.
Yeah.
It's the
25.
That definitely hits. It definitely hits.
Okay. So give me a chance to roll 5d10.
Okay. Let's see what you got. If you roll average, you
big.
will kill the creature.
Let's go big, go home. 23.
23 points of necrotic damage.
Which is about average.
It is more than enough, as
All
the
right.
creature is. It squeals strangely for a creature that doesn't have a mouth. You almost like hear the psychic resonance with it as you reach down and grasp your hand upon it, as the withering energy begins to writhe and seep through the body, and it collapses in a puddle of mush.
All right, and then if I may, I would like to use my War Priest, one charge of War Priest to make a weapon attack against another target.
Sure.
All right. Target
I think you have to make a melee attack to use the bonus action.
It says when you use the attack action. It doesn't say that under War Priest. It says when you use the attack action. There is one that does require it to be melee, but this one says straight up the attack action, which that was a spell attack action.
That's fine.
All right, and I can use and make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my scimitar. What's within 5 feet of me?
You could get close enough, just to like a shuffle over to get within range of one of the phased dragons.
All right, I'm going to take a swipe at it.
Okay.
All right, and since I'm all magical and shit, that's pretty good. It's a 24.
That's definitely going to hit.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this basic damage out of the way. So that's 11, but then let me go ahead and tack on this Divine Strike.
All right.
So I'm going to get that 2d8 on top of there with some Radiant.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what radiant damage you do, because the physical is not much.
So that's 7 plus, that's 7 radiant on top
7
of
radiant damage. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It gets swiped in the back. Turn. And as you slice into it, you see that some of its like etherealness kind of leaks out a little bit.
The scimitar is +1 if that changes any of that, but
no, it's not. It doesn't matter for this.
There you go. All right, no worries.
There's a D6.
What about a what now?
Oh, you get an actual D6 of damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, because Velree. Ooh, max it. What?
I'll do 3 more damage to it. All right.
All right.
That's because that's physical.
Yeah.
All right.
About as physical can get is Velree damage.
It's I don't know what it is about Dan, but Rosire slashes into its back and it is pushed out of phase as it loses concentration somehow.
Is that distracting?
As the radiant
damage. In the presence of Rosire, you cannot help but be distracting.
Slashes through its back and the poke brings it out of phase, so it is vulnerable to all forms once again.
Get it, whoever's next.
That'll bring me to Tristan Varel.
Alright.
He couldn't even see how cool that was.
He can't see anything. It's blind.
If I... How close are all the dragons to each other?
Which the half dragons, they're within 10 feet of each other, but also are your friends. The larger one would be at least 100 feet away, flying down towards the rest of you.
Oh, 100 feet?
Yes.
What? Might be able to do it.
And we'd put you at the 60 foot, so that would put that thing at 160 feet from you. And so it would be 100 feet from your companions.
One of them's still incorporeal and the other one is now back to normal?
Yes, one of them is back in the realm of the material. The other one is kind of like still half and half in some kind of different dimension.
How do they look? They look okay? They look good?
I wouldn't say good, but they're not like on death's door. Well,
could I possibly chain lightning both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you could.
That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Dex save of 19.
Dexterity save. I have a feeling this isn't going to go well. Fail for the first one. And natural 20 for the second one. He's going to pass. That was the incorporeal one, too.
That'll be 39 and then halved for the other guy.
39 points of damage for guy that was already out of phase. He's bloodied now. He's down below half strength as he gets electrocuted, and the bolt arcs from him past your companions, somehow missing them. Hits the other dragon, dealing that would be 19. 19.
Yeah, I think so.
19 points of lightning damage. It needs to make it passes its save, so it's still incorporeal. But they both look hurt. Even the one that was incorporeal still looks quite hurt after Tristan Burrell's volley.
That's it.
That'll bring me to the mighty Rogar.
All right. Is the one that's phased back in? Is that in front
That's
of
the
me?
one that's the one you're engaged with. Yes.
Okay. All right.
It looks very hurt.
I'm going to attack him then.
Give me an attack roll, Rogar.
Okay. Great.
Recklessly, of course.
I will recklessly do it.
I know you will.
Great Wave Master as well.
Yes, you're great. Why not? Master.
Ooh, that's a roll.
Oh.
That's not gonna hit. I don't think. It's 14.
Do you have any bonuses, or is that it?
That's with my bonus plus 12.
That's with your bonus. Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna miss. 14's gonna miss.
I'll do it again.
Do it again. Why not?
19.
19 will hit.
Yep. Let's see here. So that will be damage-wise. What is that? I didn't see. 10 plus another 10. 20 plus 4 to 24. And then I can add a d6.
Oh yeah, add a d6.
2. So 26 damage.
All right. It is very hurt, Rogar. The first swipe kind of passes through his incorporeal body. The second swipe digs, or it like momentarily phases for a moment. You miss it. The second one slashes through, deep gouts of blood spraying across your body. It is hurt badly.
I'm going to use my cold breath attack, my normal cold breath attack as well.
It is immune to cold damage.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you would know that.
I know, but I got special things, you know.
Stuff.
I got special things you gave me, you know. You did this.
See?
You did it yourself.
You never give me anything. If I remember correctly, your specific cold breath is empowered, and it turns immunity into resistance.
It does, I think. I think you're right. I just can't locate it. But yes, I think you're right. Let's go with that. Potent breath is what it's called. Yeah, it's called potent breath. Yeah. So now it can over national resistance. Let's make it 20.
I miss with a 4. So it's gonna take damage.
Take half damage.
It's gonna take half of whatever you lay down.
Yeah. 23. So.
All right, that is
11.
11 points of cold damage, as it's surprised that it takes the icy tentacles actually bite through its armor, and it is still up.
That's
on
turn.
A slim sliver of life, Rogar.
Yeah, so close.
That will bring me to the sex god. That is Zoom.
Absolutely, I appreciate that you acknowledge that so freely. Well, I'm gonna do something dumb that's gonna bite me in the ass, probably literally. Okay. I'm going to play my lute and try to summon the thing with many tails.
Oh, okay. The
toxic
thing
relationship here. He's probably gonna eat me, but
no.
Yeah, I'm going to try to summon him and persuade him to help us and not kill anyone other than these mind-devourer things and the 3 evil dragons we see in front of us right now.
All right.
Please don't attack my party. Please don't attack the children in the other room.
Yeah, you summoned the thing with many tails, and it's going to. You basically, I need you to make a persuasion check.
Okay.
It is going to attempt to resist.
33. Please.
Don't think I can resist that. It has impressive stats. Don't get me wrong.
Am I crying for help? It's
got insight. I rolled. I have a 26, which normally would be insane. But the Zoom's bardic tethers call towards the thing, and it acts after you. So it will spring forward. Do you have its sheet in front of you, or do you need me to run it?
I don't have a sheet in front of me.
Okay, that's fine.
I just realized it was interest. Okay, thank you.
I got it. So it will move forward, and let's see here. It is semi-ethereal. It has strange anatomy, of course. And all right, it can move forward. Yeah. Oh, it could bonus action dash, which it's going to need to do to close the distance. And it will make 3 attacks.
Yay.
With its tail, and 1 attack with its abyssal gaze.
Yay! Thank you, friend.
Yeah. The first attack will go towards the dragon creature that Rogar was fighting. Let's take it. Damn, it has a very high hit chance. It's a natural 20 on its hit roll. I don't need to roll for this because the creature was so wounded that he's going to slash through and just bisect the dragon that Rogar's fighting. As the twisted kin sliced in half Rogar, you watch as a intellect devourer begins to shoot out towards you. However, the thing with many tails will use its second tail to slash at the devourer with another natural 20. What the fuck is happening right now? Oh my god!
Yay.
All right,
Nice,
it's gonna take 8 plus 5, 13 points of bludgeoning, and then I have to double this. 13 points of bludgeoning and 7 points of piercing damage. So 20 points of physical damage, doubled to 40 points of damage, and the devourer is destroyed instantly as it emerges before it can do anything. The third tail is going to attack the dragon creature that is fighting Velree. It has a 15-foot reach with its tails, by the way. So, all right, it will hit. This is the one that is incorporeal, yes? I think so. Yeah, it's the one that's still phased. It is going to take let's just do all of it. Plus 5. So 14 points of physical damage. And then it will use its abyssal gaze. It needs to make a DC 19 wisdom save, which I'll roll for it now. I'm fighting myself here. It's got to be a lot of fun for the rest of you to witness. Which it will fail, surprisingly. It's going to take a shitload of psychic damage. Holy shit. I will very low for that. Alright. It deals an additional 24 points of psychic damage from its abyssal gaze towards the final dragonkin. And I think that's all it can do. Yeah. That's all it can do for now. That'll be the end of Zoom's turn, and the
Right. Go invisible again.
Sure. Yes.
Go invisible again, please.
Yeah. You switch places with your. It's hard to tell which one you are. You like appear and disappear.
Yeah.
All right. It is now the Nightbreaker's turn. Let's see if he gets his cold breath back. He gets it back! Woo! How about another strafing run? As it flies over the top of you. This time, as it moves forward, it will also encompass... well, no. You didn't move up. So it wouldn't get Trist or Zoom. It would just get the regular three of you once again. So Velree, Razire, and Rogar need to make me another Wisdom saving throw.
It's good, but it's gonna be bad.
That's as good as I probably get. So I'm taking the 14.
14 for Rogar. 14 is gonna be a fail. Velree, also a fail. Razire, pass. So the initial cold damage, Rogar takes nothing. He's immune. Razire, you will take... Velree, you'll take 34 points of cold damage. And Razire will take 17. Then... Rogar and Velree will take 36 points of psychic damage. And Razire will take 18. And it will just fly above all of you, 60 feet above. That's the end of its turn. That brings me to the final dragonkin, who is not doing good. Not doing good at all. It is going to... Let's see here. I can't risk disengaging. Yeah, can't risk disengaging, so it's gonna have to go on the attack. It's not that smart, it's more like deranged animal fury at this point. It is going to attack the last creature that hit it, which would have been the thing with many tails. It's going to try to strike at the thing with many tails. It does have displacement. This could go poorly. Let's make a bite attack against it at disadvantage. It is going to miss. Damn it. A claw attack at disadvantage is actually going to hit. The claw does hit, dealing 20 points of damage. Does it have? It's only if it has to make a saving throw. Displacement. Did I not? It didn't give. Oh, because it's not completely ethereal. It's only ethereal when it wants to be. Good. That makes more sense now. I was trying to remember why I didn't have resistance on here, but that's why. Alright, so it will take 12 damage, which I'll knock off its hit points. It's from one claw, and then the second claw just misses. even though it is no longer shifting. And that's it. That's all it can do. It's still phased. Velree. It's your turn.
All right.
All right.
What? Okay, here we go.
Making some attack rolls.
I'm making some attack rolls.
That's very much going to hit.
Yes. Yes. That is
20 also will hit, yes. Third strike will hit. And the fourth strike will also hit. Now, before you roll them all, let's do them one at a time for damage, because you might be able to...
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Alright, so 8,
so
9,
what are you adding to it?
13. I did 4 plus 2, 6, so 13.
Adding 6 to it. Okay, so 13 from that. It's still up. Do the second one.
$16.
Okay, it goes down. So as you rip into it, even though it's kind of like semi-transparent, as you pounce on it, as it turns on the large ethereal creature that Zuna summoned from her loot, or his loot, excuse me, it gives you an opportunity to strike to like grab for its head. As you begin to slash into it, you actually rematerializes as you rip its skull open, and go ahead and roll 2 more things of damage, and we'll see if you can rip the Intellect Devourer apart before it can get a turn.
Do it.
Yeah, you can do 2d6. Yeah.
Oh, the lowest. That's fucking hilarious.
2.
But plus 12, right? Yeah.
Plus 10 from just your strength. So it brings it to 12.
Oh,
and then your rage is 4, so that's another 8, which brings it to 20. And then you've got additional 2 from Rogar, so it's another 4. So that is 24 points of damage, I think.
I stopped following, so yeah, I agree with that.
It doesn't matter. It only has a little over 20 hit points, so we can at least hit that point. As you reach in and just like crush the creature before it can even leave the skull, just like rip it apart. And that's
okay,
probably, I'm assuming that's going to be Velree's turn?
Let me see one thing.
Yes?
Okay, so the infectious fury can only be used on a creature that I attacked. I can't use it on a different creature.
No, you have to actually strike it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. All right, that's gonna be it for Velree. Is she sitting below the the flying last threat on the field is the large flying monstrosity. Rosier, it is your turn.
Again, it's Rosire's turn, huh?
It is.
Fantastic.
It is Rosier's turn.
I will attack the thing that I attacked last.
There's nothing left.
There's nothing left of that. Well,
they're all dead. The only thing left is flying 60 feet straight above you. Creature that keeps breathing down gouts of.
That's not a problem. 60 feet, you say?
60 feet above you, yes.
60 feet, you say? Hold on.
That is what I said.
We're going to do something about that. We're going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 7.
Level 7, Guiding Bolt. Yeah. Let's see what you got, Rosier.
We're going to go Unibeam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Iron Man here. So that is...
range attack roll, please.
Yeah. 10. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go ahead and make sure. Range attack roll, Guiding Bolt. It's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. 19 will hit, Rosier.
Let's see, what was that? That was.
It is huge.
how many? Okay, yeah. So I get to do it at 10d6. Here we go. It's pretty good. 39.
39 points of...
It is radiant.
Radiant damage sinks in.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that hurts.
Yeah. But that I think is all I get to do. Since, because it has to be a weapon attack to get my divine strike, and there it is.
Yeah. 39
Since
points
they're
of
away.
damage is still pretty good. Plus,
Blast.
the next person that makes a
Hold
attack
on.
roll against it has advantage.
Oh yeah, that's good to know.
Yes,
Actually, spiritual weapon counts as another spell, so I can't use that.
yeah, you can't cast it in the same turn.
All right then.
All right, that will bring me then to Tristan Varel.
Alright, we're gonna try this. I need to put some damage onto it before
Okay.
it takes me away from this world. It's 60 feet, which is the range of disintegrate.
Okay.
So through the eyes of my...
I will preface this. This creature does have legendary resistances.
I figured it would, but I'm running out of...
Run out of spells. All right, I just
I'm
wanted
running out
to...
of things. I'm the only one that can really do something, and I'm running out of options.
All right, so let's see what you got. It might have to use one. It doesn't have as many as like a full-fledged dragon would.
I mean, I figured at some point it's going to start blocking with legendary resistance anyway. So I need to... I'll take the sacrifice of Zoom can try to finish it off.
Okay, what's the... Is it
It's
Dex?
a Dex save of 19.
They say it's got horrible Dex. It fails. It will have to use its legendary resistance to succeed, so it'll take half.
All right. Well, I think it doesn't take anything since it succeeds. I think that's how.
Oh,
disintegrate
you're right.
works.
It's an all or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Like I said, I'm running out of things, so.
Okay.
How much damage would have been?
Would you like me to roll it?
Yeah, I like to roll. I want to see this dice.
It would have been 99.
Oh, shit.
You know what? I'll make a deal with you, Trist. You know, you put that fucking cloak of eyes on, and I'll let that.
Not putting
damage
that cloak
go
on.
through.
Oh,
See what you did? You put that damn cloak on. You've been the hero.
I'm not doing it.
A beam. Trist tries to feel out. He's trying to sense where the creature is. He's like, I think it's right there. And just a beam of like time just kind of like shoots out from him and lances past the creature. It doesn't even have to dodge, as it just slances part of the large pedestal that Alma used to rest on. That's gonna get for Trist. That brings me to Rogar.
he is still in the air, correct?
60 feet flying.
Yeah. Okay. 60 feet, you said?
Yep, straight above you.
Oh.
Straight up.
Well. Let's see what with that. Okay. I'll have to use my my potent breath.
Oh, straight up in the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the only thing I can use. I was gonna throw my javelin of lightning. I rarely use javelin of lightning, but
That's true.
it'd be, well, I might still.
So
I
your have you used your full breath? The full
Not yet,
potent
no.
breath yet?
No, not yet.
Let's do it, baby.
Well, I think
It costs an
forgot that-
action. That one's an action.
I know, but I think I might use the javelin because it can be thrown 120 feet with
Yes.
disadvantage. But since it has advantage, it would just be a straight roll. Because
Now reckless. Oh, because right now it has advantage
Because
of
of
the attack roll. So
Resign.
yeah, it would.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it'd just be a straight roll.
straight roll. We're going for it. Javelin of lightning,
Going for it.
120 feet. I'm never
Yes.
going to use it anyway. So
It's true.
We're going
Ah,
28.
28. That's gonna hit for sure.
All right, it's going to take 7 damage.
7
Plus.
physical.
19 lightning damage.
19 lightning damage. As the javelin
Ooh,
embeds
I gotta
itself
roll
in its flesh.
a +6.
Oh yeah, you're 6 for the physical. Additional 6 points of physical damage goes through.
Yeah.
The lightning Rogar just hurls it. Sticks into its underbelly. Very Smaug-esque.
That's all I can do.
You don't have another javelin?
No. I'm javelinless. That's the only one I got.
I believe Velree probably has some stashed away in her imaginary pocket.
Yes, she probably does. If I can kind of make out where he's, like, if I can see kind of the direction he's heading, I might try to, like, move a little bit closer to where he's going, but...
You get the idea that he's angled downwards, and if he doesn't get his potent breath, he's probably just going to fall amongst you.
Okay, then I will stay where I am.
Prepare yourself.
I'm going to try to put myself in between myself and the casters. I don't know where Zoom is, but yeah, wherever Zoom, wherever Tristan is.
All right, that'll bring us to the last of the crew. Zoom.
Yeah, I don't have any other cool tricks up my sleeve, so I think he's 60 feet away.
He would be like, so your companions would be like 30 feet in front of you because you moved up, and then he'd be 60 feet up top. So yeah, we'll give or take like, we'll say 60 feet just to make it easy.
I'd like to move into range to where I can at least be 60 feet away.
Yeah, we'll say that you're good from where you're at. You don't have to move up.
All right, I'm going to cast Sunbeam just because that's my...
Okay.
I just don't know enough about the psychic ability. Like, I'm a little hesitant to use, like, Feeble Mind and everything else. So
all right.
So make a Con 20 saving throw, which it's probably going to make in its... It's probably going to make it in its dragon form.
It has good constitution. I have a 27.
All right, then it will take half damage.
Okay.
So it's not a lot. Okay, so 31 halved. So
I'll take 15 damage. I think you get to add a d6 to that because it was an attack roll.
15 radiant damage.
Yes. So you can roll a d6. It'll take half of this d6 as well. You get an extra d6 for Velree.
Oh,
since it was an attack roll, you never make attack rolls, so
true.
This is a rare occasion.
So 1.
Okay, well we'll just say 1 because you can't have 1 in this game. All right. So
all right, 32.
Yeah.
Halved.
So yeah, it'll take
16 radiant and
16 radiant damage, and as your bonus action, you'd like to...
I'd like to be invisible, which I don't have to spend a bonus action to do that, right? It's the thing that happens.
You can just swap places if necessary.
I think I want to throw some bardic inspiration on top of God, I don't even know who at this point. Who's next in line?
The thing with many tails is next.
I will throw bardic inspiration on the thing with many tails.
Alright, the thing with many tails is going to begin to back away, and it is going to run to the side away from the main group, and it kind of hunches down and looks out. It kind of like, it's just like getting underneath like a large trophy ice pedestal. Rogar has it, kind of like goes underneath it and kind of looks out. And the rest of you
persuade. Like, use his shit down.
Well,
okay, so next round I have to persuade him again.
Well, let's put it like this. It can't reach the creature, and it has no way of...
Mystic gaze, is that short distance?
It could use the abyssal gaze, you're right. So
that's what I thought it was going to do.
We'll use the abyssal gaze. It can't use the rest of its abilities. It'll use the abyssal gaze, and then it will retreat. So he'll have to make a wisdom save. Which he actually fails. Okay. So he's going to take... God, it's a lot of psychic damage. Ugh. It's going to take 42 points of psychic damage as the Abyssal Gaze rakes across its flesh.
Zoom's so shocked.
And
Stunned.
oh no, she's gone! And then the thing with Many Tails retreats underneath the kind of like ice trophy of others. So
Many Tails
be back.
Devastating creatures. I knew it was Replacer Beast-esque. You know, it has a shimmer.
Perhaps. The that brings me to the Nightbreaker. Which is probably his last turn, I'm assuming. Let's see if he gets his breath back. He does not, so he will, in his enraptured rage, he will fall down amongst Velree, Brogar, and Rosire. As he plummets, he smashes down between all of you, displacing you, forcing you to kind of like spread out from his bulk. And he is going to make several attacks against all of you. The first one is going... Yes?
I'd like to attempt to use my reaction.
To do what?
To temporal shunt him and banish him for a round.
Temporal shunt him?
Yes, it triggers on an attack roll.
Okay, he's about to make a bite attack towards Rogar.
He needs to make a wisdom save of 19, or he will be banished for a round.
Alright, that's 25 on his wisdom save.
Damn!
Sorry, I rolled very well. I'm sorry, he rolled very well. You tried to banish him. Unfortunately, he's not having it. And the bite attack is going to be made towards Rogar. However, it fails with a 15. Snap shut, just inches away from him. We'll have a claw attack towards Velree. At advantage. 27 is going to hit Velree. You are going to take... 24 points of slashing damage.
Reduce.
Which you can have to to 12.
Yes.
And 11 points of cold damage.
Good.
With the talon.
You're so cool.
Second claw will lance out towards Rosire, one of its back claws. With a 21 hit Rosire. Rosire's AC is 23. So it is going to miss.
That did miss. Making sure I didn't have to do a thing that I didn't have to do.
And then I think that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do. As he slashes about trying to attack all of you, you're now in its melee range, and it in yours. All right, that will bring me to the parasite's turn.
I just want to make a point of order here. I thought I had something that would help me on those saving throws, and it's my Shield Master Evasion, and I just couldn't find it to use it. I could have been taking no damage.
I think that's only for dex saves, though.
Because it maybe if I click the thing.
Yeah, it's not going to help for
you're right, because you wrote it, so you would know.
Yeah, it's for dex.
That's I thought it could, that's why I always.
It is saves, but it's only dex saves.
It's not like I'm overpowered. That's good.
It's fine. It's fine. The Breaker's Parasite is going to use its Mass Devour on the three of you. I need each of you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Who all needs to make that?
Rosier, Rogar, and Velree.
Intelligence?
Intelligence save, yes.
Oh no.
See the 1 from
that's what it
Velree,
was.
5 from Rosier, and a 9 from Rogar.
Oh.
All right, Mass
How bad is
Devour.
it, boss?
Let's see here. Rogar is going to take 18 points of psychic damage. I need to roll 3d6 now. What is your intelligence score, Rogar?
It's 19 magically.
Oh, because of well, because it's that it doesn't
It's always
it
19.
doesn't stun you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to Rosier. You're going to take 7 points of psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
And is your intelligence a 12?
Man, my intelligence is a 10. Rosire's not the smart. We've known Rosire's not the smartest.
Yes.
First thing he did was challenge somebody who like literally slapped him. So you know.
Your intelligence score is reduced to 0, and you are stunned.
Okay, hold on. Right, I'm stunned.
Yes.
Man.
And your
like
intelligence is reduced to 0. You cannot regain from the stun condition until you regain a point of intelligence. And last but not least, Velree.
How do I regain intelligence?
Somebody has to cast a spell on you to.
Can I cast a
regain
spell
it.
on myself?
You cannot because
No,
you're
'cause I'm
stunned
stunned.
and you have 0
Jesus
intelligence.
You're the worst.
So Velree will take 12 points of psychic. And I rolled a 17 for the intelligence check, which you will fail. So Velree is also reduced to 0 and stunned. All right. That will bring me now to, well, Velree's stunned, so it's going to bypass Velree and Rosier. Trist, it is your turn.
Oof. I'm not gonna try to blow my load one more time.
Let's see what you got, Trist.
I can't help the stun situation at all.
Well, let's see what you got. What can you do?
So I can only dispel magic. Yeah, we're gonna do it. 9th level.
9th level?
I'm running out here.
Holy shit. What 9th level what?
It's got a high con, right? Like super high.
It's yes, it's high.
I really want to use the spell.
What spell?
It'd be a real big dick move.
Well, I mean, I can.
Because then I could just make it die of old age.
Yeah.
But I'm not, because that's icon. So I will attempt a second disintegrate.
Disintegrate.
The second and last.
Dex save.
And then we're casting 4th level spells.
I fail. Fails the disintegrate.
9th level.
9th level?
That's all I got.
Oh my
101.
god. How would you like to do this, Trist?
Oh. Seeing Velree and Rosier start to drool from the mouth
It's true.
as they stand slack-jawed. Seeing all this through my familiar, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like this is my time to shine. Everyone picks on me. Calls me a blind bastard.
Mm.
I want to prove them wrong.
Yep, exactly.
My feet, crater the ground.
Crater.
My cloak flies, billows in the wind. I channel up this massive disintegration spell, and it weaves in and out of the party as it hits this dragon, and it just explodes like something from Ghostbusters.
Something from Ghostbusters.
And Rogar thinks it's It's fucking sick.
A large section of the Nightbreaker is just instantly disintegrated. It cries out an earth-shaking cry that rattles the cave. As it begins to fall slack, you watch as the parasite rips itself free and falls to the ground next to Velree and Razire. Its tentacles beginning to reach up and grasp their heads. And that's it for Trist's turn. It is now Rogar's turn.
I'm gonna attack the like devour.
The Rogar is going to move in and try to attack that creature. Let's see what you got, Rogar.
We're going reckless, baby.
Yeah, reckless. Why not?
Great Weapon Master. What I roll? 19.
19 will hit.
All right.
This one, now I need to make note that this one is large. It's
Okay.
huge.
I rolled poorly. That would be 21 points of damage.
All right.
Oops.
That's a solid hit. It's still up, Rogar. So you
Okay,
slash down you. Ah! What would have killed the normal one, it just kind of like squeals. Part of its lobe like sloughs off.
I do the same thing. I rolled recklessly, so 31 to hit, or
That's
30
gonna-
or
yeah,
20
that's-
something to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Let's see what kind of damage you got, Rogar. Can you finish it?
Damage 24. Ooh, I forgot to add a d6 to the last one. I'm gonna roll 2d6.
No, you can only roll one.
It says for every attack. I looked it up.
Every attack.
Well, this is what it says. It says, let's see. When you enter a rage, you can choose the 5 other creatures. Until the rage ends, the chosen creature can each use the following benefit once on each of their. Oh, so you can only use it once. Yep, once on each of their attack. That's what. It does say underneath it when the creature hits the target with an attack roll, it deals damage to it. The creature can roll a d6. That's what
Once, you bastard. But do it once.
Okay, I'll do it once. 3.
It's 27.
Yeah, 27 points of damage.
Rogar. You come down with another cry of your own, slashing the creature in two. 2 lobes fall to the side. Large lobes.
The size of the lobes. Massive.
As it falls free. And the devourer is slain. I feel like that is a good time for us to take our first break.
It is.